Welcome to Rematch. Playing Rematch makes you feel like you're in a high-octane, no-rules soccer brawl, where every perfect pass is a triumph, and every missed shot fuels a primal scream. Rematch is a soccer, action game, sports video game, indie game, simulation game, which is a really long-winded way to say a soccer game. Rematch was developed by Slowclap and co-published by Slowclap and Kepler Interactive. Well, onto your hat, folks, because here's the story of Rematch. There isn't one, unless you consider that small 2-minute prologue a story. If that's the case, a scout sees you, you get signed. Pretty quick story. The prologue is meant to teach you the game, not to care about a story. You can play Rematch on a mouse and keyboard or a controller and is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, and Microsoft Windows. Here are the menu settings. Rematch did release without having crossplay included, but it will be a top priority for future updates. Graphically, Rematch is pretty slick. The player models are clean, the animations are smooth and telegraph actions well, and the arcadey visual effects add to the chaotic fun without being distracting. It certainly has a distinct visual style. Sound-wise, the impact of tackles and kicks are satisfying, and the overall sound design contributes to the arcade feel. They also added that you can hear people that are running close to you, which is a huge plus for me. And here are the system requirements. Unless your computer is powered by a hamster wheel, you'll probably be able to play Rematch. The game flow of Rematch is simple. Queue up, play a 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5 soccer match, and try to score more goals than the other team. There are no quests, no acts, no story progression to speak of. It's a pure arcade loop. Jump in, play, win, or rage quit, rinse and repeat. You get better by playing and mastering the mechanics, not by unlocking a skill tree. Then there is the ranked section, where it is a 5v5 solely, and you compete to earn yourself a shiny medal. They also have custom matches, but they play exactly the same way as the other matches, with the addition of changing a few settings. Not really much in variety here. They do have a free play mode, which is where you can work on the mechanics, which leads us right into our next section of what you can do in the game. In Rematch, players have a wide array of offensive maneuvers at their disposal. You can run, sprint, and even use an extra hustle for a quick burst of speed. Ball distribution is versatile, allowing for ground passes, aerial passes, or powerful shots for longer deliveries. When it comes to individual ball control, you can dribble with precision, and even rainbow the ball over opponents' heads for a stylish move. Headers are also an option for aerial plays. A key mechanic for shooting is the ability to curve the ball by manipulating an on-screen circle, adding a layer of finesse to your shots. Going to the defensive side, positioning is crucial. You can adopt a defensive stance, execute a standing tackle, or even go for a desperate slide tackle if you're caught out of position. Goalkeepers in Rematch are exceptionally agile, and they also retain all of the field player abilities, augmented by specialized actions like diving, sliding, and catching the ball. Goalkeepers also benefit from unlimited sprint within their box. Should the goalkeeper leave the box and no other player takes their place, that player would then become a sweeper in their own defensive half, also gaining unlimited sprint to cover the empty net. Rematch includes a built-in command system with preset phrases like sorry, good job, we got this, and thanks. While these can't be customized currently, they offer basic in-game communication. You can also call for the ball, which creates a visual line between you and the ball carrier, making no-look passes slightly easier. However, be warned, passing is entirely manual. There's no auto assist, meaning every pass requires precise control over both power and direction. This deliberate design choice will undoubtedly test your patience. Rematch is online PvP only, and you can join other players through in-game invites, custom matches with a code, or matchmaking. There is also an in-game voice chat system, but not text chat. There is absolutely a potential for griefing as well. If you are overly sick of your teammates not passing the ball, you could just steal the ball from your teammates, or even better, just kick it into your own net. And there isn't much of a penalty for doing so because you can't report people on Rematch. Cosmetics in Rematch are purely visual and offer a variety of ways to customize your character's appearance. You can personalize your player with accessories like nose rings, or change their attire, including shorts and shirts. You can even alter their overall personal appearance and customize goal celebrations. There's a battle pass system as well, but thankfully, no pay-to-win elements. Your skill is your only advantage, not your wallet. Finally, I almost forgot to mention the store. Here you can spend your currency that you buy called quants, or the currency you earn called blocks. One thing that is worth mentioning again is how awesome it is to hear the footsteps of incoming players. This lets the player know that you need to make a decision with what you want to do with the ball without visually seeing the other team's player. Another great addition is the mini-map in the corner here. Unfortunately, however, Rematch is significantly hampered by issues that often overshadows its strengths.
And it's gone.
The most prominent of these, and one that impacts nearly every match, is lag. On console, you'll encounter noticeable lag far more often than not. This frequently leads to frustrating moments where your actions like perfectly timed slide tackles simply don't register, making the game feel unresponsive and unfair. Adding to the technical woes is the issue of random desynchronization. You might be in the middle of a crucial match, celebrating a goal only for the game to randomly disconnect you from the online servers. While the game thankfully allows you to rejoin, this shouldn't be a necessary step to begin with. If Slowclap can address these persistent connectivity and performance problems, Rematch would undoubtedly receive a much higher score. Rematch is a super fun, chaotic arcade soccer game with brilliant manual controls and no rules. It's like Rocket League without the cars, and with more flailing human limbs. The core gameplay loop is addictive, but it's held back by glaring technical issues, specifically the lag and desyncing. If they fix the bugs and add more modes, it could be a real contender, but right now it's just a diamond in the rough that needs some serious polishing. On our patented 0 to 1 scale, we rate this game a 0.68 out of 1. The core gameplay is quite fun to play, but if you play enough games, the lag will inch you closer and closer to raging. If the issues are addressed, the score would be a 0.77 out of 1. If you like this no bullshit review, please pass that cursor to the like button, kick that subscribe button, and tell us what game you'd like to see reviewed next. Thank you for watching, and be sure to double check your oven to make sure it's off after you're done using it.